Okay, hi Jennifer. So I'm looking at your post and I'm seeing some really interesting things. Okay, I think generally you have a good critique here for typography in terms of what is working and what's not. But taking a closer look, I want you to reevaluate some of your descriptions. Okay, the first thing I want to point out is the numbers at the top are kerned too tall. There's no such thing as kerning the height of characters. Kerning has to do with the space between characters. So that's a misleading statement. They're kerned too tall. The letters on the left side are hardly read because they're kerned too closely together. That is something that is a technique in this type of typography. Now, if you take a look at this layout, this is the type of layout that somebody is going to, curl up with and really spend some time reading. That said, I don't have much of an issue with the typography on this paper, on this page. I think that's a good 2-column grid. I think the character count is pretty good. The justified type doesn't really leave any rivers. And my only situation is that there's some inconsistencies. Okay, here's a space between. Indent between paragraphs, indent between paragraphs, space between paragraphs. Indent, space between paragraphs. So that's an inconsistency. There's an indent, there's a space. So I no, without getting in there too much closer to see what's going on, I find that unusual. I want you to take a look at this one, and I want you to talk about a couple of things. I want you to give me your idea on this, okay? Take a look at where all of these start. Let me see if I can pull out here. Let's use this as a straight edge. So let's take a look at, see where that one starts? Okay, then that one starts up there, then that starts up there, then that. What do you think about that? Is that good? I mean, I don't think that's good alignment, but do you? Then we go over here and we have all of these tops starting, all of the top of the text boxes starting at different points on the horizontal axis, and they're all ending on different points in the horizontal axis. So finally, I want you to comment on the character count of each of these. Okay, go ahead and do some research and tell me about the character count on here, and just tell me what you think about the character count in terms of traditional typography. Also want you to take a look at this rag right here. Talk about that a little bit. Tell me if that's a good rag or a bad rag. Okay, very good. Thank you.